Fiction and reality blur when Leonor, a retired filmmaker, falls into a coma after a television lands on her head, compelling her to become the action hero of her unfinished screenplay. First of all, this movie is a tribute to campy 1980s action movies, so you can expect some mediocre script, gruesome kills, stilted dialogue, choppy editing, and cheap sound effects. At first, the movie manages to gain some laughs. Unfortunately, it's not enough as it struggles to maintain the attractiveness of this approach. It's running out of steam sooner than later. The film has to reckon with the fact that when it very much opts to recreate bad cinema, it provides a story that is not that interesting. It frequently shifts between the real life and the unfinished dream project. The real-life segments of the story are told with a level of murkiness and sterility that is off-putting. The pacing is quite slow, and it makes its tone shifts feel blatant. That makes the film's attempt at pathos quite distracting and hinders the escalation from levity to whimsy to tragedy. The dream sequences themselves ultimately feel monotonous and disconnected from Leonor's emotional journey. As the novelty of the spot-on recreations wears off, the scenes set within the fake movie begin to overstay their welcome. The movie is randomly throwing as much weirdness as possible at the wall and seeing what sticks. Unfortunately, many of them do not work. To make it worse, the movie is going full meta that at first feels interesting, but then it becomes simply too much. Even the ending feels like it's a bit too pleased with itself. Unfortunately, there's not much emotional depth to either Leonor's real life or dream life. In terms of the character, only Leonor who makes a lasting impression, since everyone else mostly sticks to their prescribed supporting roles. When Leonor isn't on screen, the movie becomes lifeless as it feels like it's on autopilot. She's probably the only saving grace of this film. The movie later descends into cliches about the magic of the movies. The ending doesn't provide a meaningful conclusion to Leonor's work or her life. It's just another rote tribute to the magic of cinema. Overall, this movie has similar problems with those 1980s action cinema it pays tribute to. Its problematic pacing and abrupt tone shifts do not help matter as well. We do not recommend this movie at all.